Hi, this is Tony Papajohn from MoneyMindWorks.com. Are you in the right business? Are you doing the right thing that's going to make you a bunch of money? Do you feel like you're in the right spot? Because I promise you this much. No matter what you do, if you're not in a business that somehow you resonate with which that you feel like, yeah, there's a match between somehow who I am and what I'm doing and the clients and customers I'm serving. I promise you that if this is not in sync, then there's going to be kind of a disconnect between who you are and what you're doing, and this does not bode well for long-term and massive, massive success. In some sense, you got to be in something that you just feel like there's a fit, and it's a completely subjective thing. I don't know that there's an objective way to imagine what kind of business you're going to be in and stuff like that. It's a subjective kind of thing. Somehow it just feels right and it feels good to be in that place. And then you feel like, well, I've landed here for a good purpose, and this is where I belong, and this is what I'm doing. And so it's like, well, yeah, the grass to some extent is always greener on the other side. However, and this is a big however, you may glance at it, but you know you're in the right place, you know you're doing the right thing. Let me tell you the first time I really thought about this. I used to be a minister, and it's a very interesting experience to be a minister and to stand in front of two people that are getting married. And I promise you I've had this experience more than once, where I'd stand in front of these two people, and now and again I'd get the sense, what are you two doing here? Because one of them might be looking like, he or she is like waiting for a bus, or like they're like 1,000 miles away, or like, just not present and accounted for. The lights are on, but nobody's home. Hello, you're getting married. If I sign this piece of paper and send it in, if you want to undo this, big hassle. And you're going to stand in front of all these people and say all these nice things. And then, if you're not really sure about this, well, what are you doing here? Conversely, there were times when the two people in front of me that were getting married, I promise you, I just knew they wanted to be there. There was no doubt in my mind they really wanted to be there. And does this mean that everything was violin music and flowers and candy from there on in? Of course not. Did they fight like cats and dogs now and then? Of course they did. Did they, shall we say, have words? Yeah, I'm sure that that's happened. But there's at least 2 or 3 or 4 that come to my mind even as I'm recording this for you, that if they were not together to this day, I would be shocked and amazed, because the sense that I got of these two people standing in front of me was that they truly, truly wanted to be there. And could I have been wrong about some of the other instances? Yes. Did I talk to the other people now and then about, do you really want to do this? You really want to? Sure. You meet with the people and you talk to them, and it could be just a sense of nerves. I remember one that he was so nervous, and he was this big weightlifter type, and this real little woman he's marrying, and he was so nervous, he was sweating, and his name was Buster. I said, Buster, calm down, relax. Buddy, I'm going to marry you, not shoot you. Just not to worry. The poor guy was so nervous. He was like this, and he's a big, huge, one of the biggest man I've ever seen. My goodness, what a huge guy. Anyway, he really wanted to be there, though. They wanted to be there. Nervous as he was, you could tell he really wanted to be there. So I asked you this in terms of your business activity. If I was standing in front of you while you did your business activity, whatever it was, whatever business, home-based or otherwise, whatever you're doing, doesn't really matter, would I get the same feeling that this is a person, I'm watching a person who landed in the right spot, somebody who just loves doing what he or she is doing, somebody that yeah, there's other opportunities out there, but you know what? I landed in the place that I'm supposed to be, and I really like this. If you have that sense, oh, what a fortunate, fortunate thing for you. Because you've found something that you love to do and that you can make a bunch of money at, and doesn't really matter what it is, not particularly. What matters is that you love it, you found the right spot, it somehow matches your personality, who you are, you think it's really just really a good day to get out and do whatever it is that you do, and that's a wonderful thing. And if you don't feel that way, or if something is grating you about what I'm saying, and say, yeah, maybe he's right, maybe he's got a point there, then you know what? Find something where you feel like, yeah, this is where I belong. Because I promise you, once you find that, that's almost like a first step towards really unleashing your success potential. Because if you love what you're doing, you know what? You can make a lot of money at things you really don't love. You can make a lot of money at things you really are not crazy about. Businesses that you're just in it for the money. There are people that can wrap their minds around making a lot of money doing that. I don't recommend it because, well, you know, it's just like the difference between, as I like to say, the difference between going to dancing to a gold mine and trudging to a salt mine. Even though you can make a lot of money mining salt, you know, if you're not in love with the salt mine, if you don't think it's a really cool thing to do, you know, somehow it just weighs on your mind and body, even if you're making a lot of money doing it. So I would say this to you. If you're not in the thing that you really love to do, if you're not in the thing where I get the same sense watching you, as I did when I married certain people, when it was my privilege to have conducted a service for two people to get together. If I wouldn't have the same sense about you and your business, find a business where I would get the same sense. And I promise you, you will be happier and you will make more money. My name is Tony Papajohn. You can find me online at MoneyMindWorks.com. I have a free 9-part video series there for you. And my blog is YourMoneyMindWorks.com. That's YourMoneyMindWorks.com. Visit me there, other good stuff there for you. In the meantime, find something you love to do. If you're in that right now that you love to do, oh, you know, just how fortunate for you. I'm so happy for you. I'm so glad for you. That's a big step towards making a lot of money. Then you just got to get your head and heart right about success and money, and you're going to make a lot of money. And if you're not in a business like that, find one. There's lots and lots of things to do in this world, lots and lots of things to do that will make you a lot of money. And you'll be happier, the economy will be better, and most importantly, your economy is going to be a whole lot better.